I'm going to be sharing with you some notes I've made on how to market your fashion business. So I want you to imagine that your business is growing, your sales are increasing, you're making more money even in this pandemic. Yes, fashion marketing is what's going to get that done for you. So you guys know that I just officially created a new fashion brand, a ready-to-wear fashion brand. So this is what the outline looks like. It's an online fashion business. Yes, is an all online fashion business, which is kind of not. This is not the first time I'm doing that. I initially started my bespoke brand as an online business, but it transformed into a physical business, and then we just continue to move from there. But this ready-to-wear brand is purely online. So I'm going to be starting with Instagram as my major social media platform, and then I'm going to move to my website, which I'm already currently working on. But basically this is how the feed looks like. I'm so excited for the feed. I like it because right now what I was trying to do at the moment was just, create content, give a certain vibe to the brand, and yeah, I really like the vibe. But starting from next week, I'm going to start to put content up for sale, and then I will have to market it. So that's why all the research I've been doing, I had to kind of summarize it up and decide that okay, this is the next step basically. So I decided to share it with you guys because I know a lot of you guys are either thinking of starting your business or rebranding, or already have a growing brand that you want to keep growing. So let's get down to business. The first thing I'm going to be doing is offering free delivery. Right now, I've not yet sorted out the logistics yet, if I want to do free delivery over a certain period of time, or if I want to do free delivery over a particular amount of sales, or if I want to do delivery for specific sales basically. But I definitely am going to be doing free deliveries. Another thing I'm going to be doing a whole lot of is sponsored posts. One, because I'm trying to leverage on a new target market, so I don't already have an existing clientele base for this particular brand, so I'll need to put word out there. And because I don't yet have a lot of following, I'm going to have to do a lot of sponsored posts to target my customers and then to grow my following as well, which leads me to the next thing I'm going to be doing is growing an audience. So you want to grow an audience, basically you need people that are kind of like your followers. Basically they enjoy the content that you put up. So I'm not thinking only in terms of product, I'm also thinking content, because now people are buying content, people are buying what you're feeding them, people are buying what your product is associated with, not just necessarily your product. So I'm trying to make sure I do that. I'm trying to make sure that I grow an audience, which is going to be starting from next week. Right now, all I'm doing at this time is just putting up content, because the truth is, if you start to grow if you're starting to look for followers or audience without having content to feed them in, you're kind of working against yourself. The truth is that they are most likely going to decide if they want to keep being on your page when they check your content. So you need your content to be there before you start to kind of advertise. So basically that's what I'm doing. Before I continue, I need you guys to promise me that you would subscribe, comment, and like this channel, and like this post as well. Moving on, you want to also either become an influencer or hire an influencer. I'm still kind of deciding which one of them I want to do. I think I'm still kind of deciding, but I definitely would be doing one of them, either becoming an influencer, which I don't know if it's my, it's my vibe, or hire one, basically, like what big other brands do. I've seen a lot of brands do that they hire influencers to kind of push their products. I think Fashion Nova does that, yes, with this girl that is Nigerian, but her page is so dope and she's a fashion student. I can't remember her name. Then another thing I'm going to be doing is word of mouth. I am going to be telling any and everybody about my new brand. The truth is, nobody can push your brand as much as you can, especially in this early starting stage. So I'm going to be really pushing my brand a lot with my mouth. So the next thing is I'm going to work on getting brand ambassadors. So brand ambassadors are kind of different from influencers in my own opinion, though, because I feel like influencers, you have to pay them, but brand ambassadors are more of people that you give free products and then they help you kind of advertise the brand. So I'm going to be doing that as well. Then one thing I'm going to be really doing is creating a mix of prices. So I definitely already have my price floor and kind of like my price range, but I'm going to do a lot of mixing of prices. So because I'm trying to create like a variety of products for like different people within the same target audience. Like, of course, I know who my ideal client is, but also I want to create different price ranges for different things. Another thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be releasing a mix of different products and services. So I'm going to keep that interesting. I have like a very long list of products and services that I intend to market and sell. So I'm going to be like dishing that out. Yes, it's not just clothes, this baby girl is not just clothes. I'm trying to build not a lifestyle brand. I don't know in that term, if that is the correct term I'm supposed to be using, but you get an wholesome brand. So not just like a clothing apparel brand, more other things are involved. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing a lot of pop-up sales as well. I'm trying to grow my brand in Europe, starting from Europe, and then I now start moving. So I'm going to be doing a lot of pop-up sales here and there. Language is a very big barrier, but we gonna hack that. Then I definitely intend on stocking with boutiques. So it's very advisable, if you are ready to wear brand and you're willing to produce in a little bit more quantity, to like find stockists to market for you, because of course the advantage is so much. They have readily available customers, like they will help you advertise your product as well. Then they already have people that shop from them regularly, so they are just going to be buying into that. Of course, they are going to take that percentage of the product. How I intend to do it though, so I don't like lose, is to create a certain piece, a certain design or amount of design, or a certain kind of designs for them. So the designs I'm going to be stocking, I'm not going to be like marketing them myself, because of course there'll be conflict of interest in terms of the pricing. Then I'm also going to get referrals from old clients. You see, my business runs a lot on referrals. I have built my brand based on referrals. People keep coming back and referring other people to come. So, and this is very nice because it reduces the amount of advertisements you have to do. So I am definitely going to leverage on that as well in this new brand. It's a very good trick and the reason I believe the reason is, one, quality products, two, customer service. If you have those two things, it will be really great. It will be really easy for you to get referrals from your pre-existing customers. Also, I'm going to be offering discounts on group sales. If you and your friend, and I like that circle kind of thing. If you and your friends and your family members want to buy a particular product, or I'll be doing things like, okay, buy 3 for this particular amount, or you and your girlfriends buy blah blah blah. You shall know how it works. I'm going to be doing a lot of that. I'm going to be doing Facebook ads, Google ads, sponsored posts, in fact. going to be doing all of that. I think most of my capital I'm going to, aside from like production, I'm going to really invest a lot of it in advertisement, because like marketing is what sells your product. After you've done your brand positioning and you've done all your homework, at the end of the day, if you do not advertise your brand to your customers, then they're not even going to know you exist. That's just it. And then I'm going to be putting out a lot of content. I intend to put out a lot of content. Like, it's a bit challenging for me right now because I'm still trying to figure out the whole logistics of visuals and all, but like I know that it's a work in progress. I'll keep it going. It keeps getting better as it goes. I'm going to make sure I have a lot of content to put up. So I'm going to try my best to post like maybe 5 times a day or at least I'm going to make sure I put out a lot of content, and I'm going to like batch my content so it's very nice for you not to overwhelm your customers. So if you're like putting out different products in one day, they are most likely not going to buy all of them. I guess we're going to buy one. So I'm going to be focusing on one product per period, like maybe one product per day or one product per week or one. You get my point, Sha. And I don't want to overwhelm my customers, but I want to feed them a lot of content about a particular product. I want to be doing that as well. I'm also going to be giving I'm also going to be offering discounts on referrals. Yes, I'm going to be offering discounts on referrals. So if you bring me a client, of course that's not I'm going to present it to the world, but you get the point. If you bring me a client, you get like referral on yours. So I'm going to be doing discount codes. So if somebody uses your discount code, then you get a discount, or you get like something free, or you shall get something, maybe one of the other products and services that we offer. Talk about what you're producing, who you're selling them to, and how you're communicating to them. Number one, what you're selling. Right now you see that people are trying to like kind of change their business or tweak their business models a bit. I'll use the face mask example. You see a lot of fashion designers are making face masks now. So a lot of them are doing it for humanitarian purposes, but people are now currently doing it like to make money, which is very great. I mean, it's still a fashion product, but it's also an essential service, so it's still an essential product, so it's still going to sell. So you see fashion, a lot of fashion brands, especially ready to wear brands, you see them doing more of loungewears, nightwears, lingeries, because that's what people are wearing right now. Nobody is going to dinners or to the club, so ain't nobody buying club wears. So you might want to think of selling things that people think very well, like think like you are your customer. What does your customer need at this time? I could really use a nice pair of loungewears for my Instagram pictures. So you get the point. You have to kind of think of what products you want to sell. Because if the product is not relevant, there's no amount of fashion marketing. Oh, there is. Then the next thing is who you want to sell to. The truth is that not everybody is struggling at this time. Some people still have jobs, some people still have money, some people have saved a lot for this time and they have money to spend. Some people are just rich, so not everybody is struggling right now. So if you are thinking of what you have to start to think of, maybe to create like a premium product so that the people that can afford it will actually buy, or to create a more affordable product that everybody can actually purchase without feeling it in their pocket. So you have to think of who exactly it is that you're selling to. The next thing is, before I forgot, the quality of your products. You see, like when people talk about fashion marketing, nobody's talking about your product, the quality, because they assume that your quality is supposed to be great. I mean, nobody's going to buy something that is not nice. So you have to work on making sure your quality is impeccable. Do the work. Like make sure, I'm talking to both of us, like make sure your quality is great. Like if your quality is great, I mean, you already have an advantage, because that is the story you are going to sell. So you are going to sell the quality of your product. Now how to actually get them hooked. I mean, once you meet, once there's a communication, what exactly do you want to tell your customers to make them drop their money? That is the part that a lot of us are struggling, a lot of us, me included. Your story has to be bam, like your captions have to be leaked. From next week, I'm going to be putting out the things I'm learning from all my tutors. Like, I mean, I've been doing a lot of research on this caption, selling things through emotion, selling things through like association and all of that. The truth is that people do not just buy a product, they buy all the things that are associated with it. They buy the emotions that are associated with it, they buy the feel that is associated with it. So how you can get them to imagine that feel will kind of actually make it easier for you to sell. So your captions, either you're targeting their emotions or you're targeting statistics, something that would speak to them. I watched a very lovely YouTube video that talked about how to actually communicate with your clients for them to drop their money. It was, oh my god, I learned a lot. I feel like I will drop the link below so you can be able to watch the video. I think you will learn a lot from it. I learned a lot from it of how to like talk to your customer and sell a product. What else? You guys have seen my brand. I've already started putting up content and I am loving I think that is like the summary of most of the things that I believe I will be doing, and let's see how it goes. I had to like see them from a very long list, so I believe that these ones are relevant in this time. So that's why I decided to like start with these ones, and then I'll see the one that really works for me, and then we start to move from there. Yeah, you guys, please I'm begging you, subscribe, like, comment. It means a lot to me. I mean, it helps me, gives me the ginger to keep putting out content. Also, like, tell me what other things you would want to like see on this blog or on this channel. I mean, personal stuff like business accounts. Just let me know. Like, we get you covered. Anyways, that's it for now. Bye for now.